EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
No,
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is taken at his 4.
That's hella funny.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
What, warm up? Did the house smell like cigarettes when you walked in?
So first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
All right.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Yeah. Well, I'm right here on the game.
Quick throw taken in by Snead.
Yeah,
and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the gun on third down, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
All right, bro. This is good. We'll keep up.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
It's a give to the right. Ingram. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run here with Ingram, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked out in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Charlie. Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, Z.
Rodgers now to throw. This complete to Jones. And shoves him off at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers again now. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 10 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Really? Like
this
what?
one taken from the 7. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The ball's loose, but it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and that'll bring up second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At least you chose to drink on the next day. You have a day off. You try to wake up, you will wake up your eyes.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you try and score when given the opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson throwing again. This will be Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jackson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Again, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
36 to Mike. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Rip right.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And this will leave him a yard short.
You don't know where
Nice
I'm going.
pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Rodgers. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Rodgers to throw once more. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down.
Hello? Okay, yes, hold on one minute.
The Ravens 16. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man open.
Too easy, bud.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throw here's incomplete. Marquise Brown was
that's my uncle.
And it's 3rd and 5.
No, that's my uncle.
All around. Really didn't have many options to
ask him who he likes better, me or you.
That one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Because you ain't trying to get on, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to get in Call of Duty and play with the VR thing.
Can you? Wait. Can you play? Can I put that on and see if in that, bro?
For the point after.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
You can put that on that.
Don't lie, dude.
It's good.
So Madden will be in my face.
Yeah.
You're hella lying to me, dude.
Fucking put it on, bitch.
Like right now?
So they'll get another shot
right now?
Following that pick six.
Yes or no?
No, I don't know. It might work. I don't think it will.
Cool. But, I mean, it's on right now.
Taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Well, I'll go catch them on it right now, dude. You don't believe me?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And
dude,
fresh
you know
off the pick
six,
they've got to forget about that.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there.
Did she play that exact game, though?
And knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
Oh, but she liked that game.
That's her game mode, yeah.
Why? They have it on Black Ops 4 too?
Yeah, that's what it first came out.
Deep in there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 42 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Rodgers now on first down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ingram again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. To the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 4th down. Here's Jackson. That's and now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Rodgers now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
There it is. There it is. All game. All game set him up for that one, boy.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
La happy. Bro, Granny hungover? Feeling like shit.
Alright, she's hungover, why?
Huh?
Alright, she's hella hungover, why?
Yeah, I can see it.
That or she got the virus, bro.
She's not off today?
That shit.
She's wearing her Home Depot shirt.
That's what she passed out in my bed.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one
Does Savant have a new Blackhawk?
We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said.
No, I ain't Blackhawk,
and
Call
go
of Duty,
long
right?
and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Whose live stream did you
The
see
Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Bro?
Huh?
Whose video did you send me?
What was it up, you know?
Some guy rapping in a car with a fucking weed.
Oh, that was Matt.
I don't know who that is.
He don't just, he talks conspiracies and stuff. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, but I don't, is he around here or what?
No, but he's from here.
Have you met him before?
Yeah?
From where?
I'm from Gridley. He's a little bit older than us. But he never really like hung around or, you know what I mean?
His weed looked good in that picture.
Mm-hmm. He works for a dispensary.
He works for a dispensary?
Yeah. His own company.
Alright, dude. I'm gonna call out fucking guy. Hey, stop, dude. He's gonna keep ringing because I'm fucking voicemail.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to
He never
legendary
does.
Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
I'm gonna get off.